What's up, Adventure Fam? Today we're going out to Ghost Mountain Trail This is located in Anza-Borrego Desert State Park. This trail was about 1.94 miles with 469 feet of elevation gain, and it took about an hour round trip of moving time. Keep in mind this is from the archives, so it is possible that some of this information is slightly out of date. Make sure to do your own research before going. It's important to note that while driving out here, you're going to have about 20 minutes of off-road driving. It is a very well-groomed dirt fire road style drive, but nonetheless it is something to keep in mind. Wouldn't do a low clearance vehicle. You could probably get out there in a sedan, but preferably an SUV with four-wheel drive just in case. We went after a rain and there was some mud out there. We had one place where we went over a rut, and it was just nice having the back tires kind of kick you over it, but most places you're able to get around these things without any issue. Just make sure you're prepared. And speaking of being prepared, there isn't much cell phone coverage out here. It can be hit or miss, and there's absolutely no shade. This is a desert, so bring plenty of water, plan accordingly, and make sure that you have a backup plan should you need it. You know, this was a pretty easy hike. You know, it's interesting when you get to the top, there's the South family home at the top. They lived there during the 1930s, 1940s. He was an author, and you know, thinking about it, it's like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. But when you're actually out there looking at the ruins of the home, which isn't anything too crazy, it's some metal and a couple pieces of wall, but you know, someone built this in the 1930s and 40s. So after you've taken your modern day vehicle and you've driven all the way out there, you've hiked to the top, think about bringing all the supplies up there that you would have needed to build this home. It's a pretty amazing feat if you actually think about it. You know, so once you get to the top, take a look at the panoramic views that surround you. It's absolutely amazing. This trail is very easy to follow on the way up. You know, there's a very nice trailhead sign, and then you kind of do a bunch of switchbacks until you reach the top. Since you're going to be driving so far to get to this area, I highly recommend checking out some of the other trails in the area. One of my favorites was Pictograph Trail, which I'll put a link to in my blog post down below. It's absolutely amazing with some spectacular views at the end. Something to consider if you have the stamina to do multiple hikes while you're out here. Hey, if this is your first time visiting, my name's Dan. I love making these hiking recap videos to help encourage others to get out and go explore the trail themselves. If you find these videos helpful, make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. Alright, I've spoken enough. Let's go to the trail. We made it to the house. And it's super crazy to think they carried everything up here to build this. No helicopters, nothing. Shoo. We complain about hiking up here. Here they are carrying it. Something to think about.